Okay, I am back. How's everybody doing tonight? It's weekend. Everybody ready for the weekend? Hoping. And, okay, there. That would help. All right. Yes. Get it all straightened out. Okay, so something to drink, and then got a little bit of stuff to eat. Not too much tonight. Kind of saving something for the weekend. Let's see if I can get it. And I wanted to just go on and say, stop on by, meow. I want to thank Jeff's Famous Jerky. He had one of his, I guess, one of his friends made this for me. They saw that I have cats on the background, and so they actually made this for me. It's kind of cool. It's a little cat, handmade. I'll put him back. I don't know if I'm gonna put him. Maybe I'll put him on top of the thing. But anyways, he's gonna be up here. Maybe I could put him on my hat. I don't know. Nah, that wouldn't be good. But anyways, it's a cool cat. And yeah. So I got that. And I hope you guys survived the week and had a good one. You know, it's gonna be the weekend and everybody's kind of like relaxing, I guess. Starting to get cold, so trying to stay inside. Finally got through the whole week. Was kind of busy, a lot to do, a lot of driving and stuff like that. So finally got through everything. Did a bunch of reviews. I actually did another that I did yesterday. Yeah, I did one yesterday, and I did actually no, I did two. Yeah, I can't even remember now. Been that much. So I made some grilled cheese and salami, I guess. Salami and cheese sandwiches. I'm having just a plain energy drink. And seeing what you guys are up to. I know it's late. Sometimes everybody's already in bed by now, and they're all, you gone too late? Just when I go, I guess. It's how I roll. All right, so yeah, this is just a salami and cheese, grilled cheese. Not bad. A little bit of butter. Didn't put any mayonnaise on it. Well, sometimes it's a little too much. People put butter on the inside. Coat both sides of the bread, and then like grill both sides. Then you get like grilled inside and grilled outside. You do it that way. Hey, Lucky. So yeah, lots of different ways to do it. Some people actually just toast the bread and then they put it in the microwave. Hey, Roxanne. Oh, not bad. Very simple. Grilled peanut butter and jelly's good. Pickles. Grilled cheese and salami. Nothing fancy, but it is good. I haven't seen that, but I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, hey, 23. I did see some other talkies. I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't remember. I haven't seen a lot of them lately. I'll have to take a look. I haven't really been in Walmart or 7-Eleven or places like that yet. I've been working with the stuff I've already got, and I'm trying to start getting into the Halloween stuff. That's going to be next on my list. Plus, I'm trying to get through the beef jerky and the bunch of other stuff that I had. So, I've got a lot of Asian store stuff too. So, and lots of different things have been coming out, man. Every time I turn around, something else. So, I'll get to them eventually. It's just been a little hectic lately. Don't have enough time for it. And I don't have enough money. Seems like everything's gone way up. Probably about 10. Probably about 10 more. And they sent me, this is cool. Jeff sent me this. One of his friends made it. It's cool. It's a little handmade cat. Actually sent me some cookies too. I will do the review of the cookies, but yeah, no, I don't know. I guess one of the fans saw it. They said they liked the cats. They made the cat for me. He sent it to me, so it's cool. It's going okay. Like I said, I've been busy this week, all day, all week this week, man. A lot of driving. Working on reviews, working on looking for stuff. The problem is a lot of the places around here are putting things out. They're all exclusive to certain places. I don't even have them, so. And I just saw that Jack in the Box dropped a couple new things, so I gotta check that one out. Yeah, a lot of new stuff. Every time I turn around, something new. So, what else? And I will get to the other reviews soon. I got a whole bunch that I've already done. I just gotta edit them and put them up. Like I already did the one Domino's. I got another one. Yeah, and it's gonna be everywhere from what I saw. And I don't have a Food Lion, so I can't do the Uproar. And I don't have a Kroger, so I can't do the Thrashed Apple. Haven't been able to find that. They're supposed to have a gingerbread one. Ginger Snaps, I think is what it's called. I'm not sure exactly when that's coming out. Bang's got a new flavor. A whole lot of chocolata. They got another one coming out, like, soon. Ray's just dropped one called Franken Sour. But you have to buy a whole case. And I don't want to have to buy a whole case to try one flavor. They had in the past where you can get like a sample pack of 4. And that was more my my price range, I guess. So and Mountain Dew did that what was it? Sherbert Game Fuel. But you had to buy a 12 pack of that for $30, so I didn't want it that bad. I mean, when I got the Flamin' Hot and when I got the birthday cake, it was $20. It was $12 for the 6-pack, and then you had to pay shipping, so it was like 20 something. But you have to pay 20 something for the case, and then another like $8 shipping. So yeah, about $30. A little expensive. And those are one of those ones. Yeah, they had the exclusive one. It was what's it, like raspberry sherbet Game Fuel special edition. So I tried a couple, but they were okay. And I heard they're doing beer now. Mountain Dew's doing beer. I don't know. And Bang's doing hard seltzer and alcohol mix now. I'm not sure when they're coming out, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of things that I've seen that are up in the air, and it's like they don't know when they're actually going to launch. Some of them are next year, some of them are whenever they're out. Some of them aren't even in the stores that are around here, so tough to find them. This one's okay. And tonight I am drinking, stay tuned tomorrow, I am drinking Bird Brain energy drink. Well, stay tuned tomorrow and you'll see what it's all about. I had that for quite a while. Just finished, this is the last one too, so. But there are so many different energy drinks out there now. This was, yeah, an exclusive one. They might have the other flavors, because when I got this one's called Original Bird Brain. They had one berry and another one was like lemonade, but when I went and got them, yeah, I saw that. I don't think it's probably going to be here. McRib is back on the 1st. There were some other ones that were coming out. And believe me, I have tried so much new stuff. I don't think I want plant burgers or alternative things. For the last 4 days, I had to do testing of ice cream, non-dairy. So it was all different flavors of non-dairy ice cream made from like cashew milk, oat milk, almond milk, coconut, sunflower butter, all kinds of weird blends of non-dairy ice cream. And I have tried plant-based milk, and I've tried plant-based patties, and I've tried yeah, plant-based chocolate. I've tried yogurt, protein drinks, different regular almond milk, cashew milk, coconut milk, sunflower milk, all kinds of those ones. I have tried all kinds of different ones, and I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm waiting. They'll wait till they go nationwide, and it's probably going to be a little while. I heard that it was supposed to be earlier, but I guess maybe it got pushed back, but I don't know. Because I tried that one, the Plantaroni from Little Caesars. No. It didn't taste like pepperoni. It didn't have the same seasoning. Texture wasn't as good. But if you want alternatives, I guess, if you're a true vegan and you want to have plant alternatives to the meat and the cheese and whatever else, go for it. But I didn't really care for that. I think they still have it. Plantaroni, and then the still Impossible at Burger King. Still doing the Impossible Whopper. Yeah, that's what they want to have. They want to have options for, you know, the people. And people still say, yeah, it tastes just like chicken, or it tastes just like beef. I can't tell the difference. I can tell the difference, but then again, you know, maybe if you were always a vegan and you were brought up a vegan, you know, you wouldn't know what the other things taste like. I didn't care for it. If I had a choice, I would rather have the regular one. That was more about texture and juiciness. can't fake juiciness on that. And it still had like a nutty kind of flavor to it. It wasn't beefy. So, yeah, I mean, if I had a choice, I would rather have the regular meat, but, you know, if I had like a free coupon or someone was buying it for me, that'd be different, but I wouldn't choose one over the other. And have you heard the new one now? Coming out on the 19th. Popeyes. Megan Thee Stallion Hottie. Chicken sandwich with hottie sauce. Am I out of the loop or what? To this day, I don't know who Megan Thee Stallion is. Some rapper. I guess she had some kind of hottie sauce that she developed to put on this, to put on the chicken sandwich. I don't know. I guess you could do it on the nuggets too, but the nuggets are awful. I'm sorry. Lately, the last time I went to Little Caesars, I tried the nuggets and the tenders. There's no spice on that breading at all. It was bland. The chicken was tasteless, and the breading was awful. The chicken sandwich is okay. Has a little spice on it. But I don't know what they did with those hand-breaded tenders or whatever. It was not good. So, a lot of people said Chick-fil-A is better. Some people still like the McDonald's nuggets. And then BK now has the ghost pepper nuggets out. I have to order that through the app. What else? Taco Bell's got a couple new things that dropped. Got to check those out. I did check out the Cantina one. Hey, Janet. See, that's the thing. Some people, that's like Chick-fil-A is like the best chicken out there. Some people, you know, it's okay. I could take it or leave it. That's just me, you know. Everybody's going to have a little different opinion on what's the best chicken sandwich. I mean, you could have big fights over who's the best chicken sandwich. Popeyes, KFC, McDonald's, Burger King, a whole bunch. Now there's all kinds of different ones now. Jack in the Box, Chick-fil-A, what's the other one? Church's Chicken. Yeah, there's a whole lot of them. It seems like every time you turn around, someone else has got one. Hey, Mai. So, I don't know. I like Wendy's for whatever reason. I don't know. Their spicy chicken's a little bit better. I like the breading. I like the chicken. And it actually comes out better because it's actually breaded. Yeah, that's true. You know what? I may have had a Vietnamese sandwich like one time, but I don't know that I've really had a lot of them. We got a couple places here for sandwiches. Maybe one day I'll get to them. Just haven't done it yet. Got a couple local places too that have sandwiches now. One's called Plucked Chicken and Beer. One's called what's that one? Home Range Chicken or something like that. They're local places. They got these chicken sandwiches. I don't know, but they're like way, way down on the list. And then I got another one called Vaughn's Chicken. It does like it's like a Korean fried chicken kind of thing. But it's only like chicken legs. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the cinnamon roll. Mm. They're supposed to have M&M bubble gum. And I don't know if that was somewhere else. So I got a lot of I got a lot of other stuff that I'm gonna be trying soon. That kind of I'm gonna have to kind of put some of those things on hold because I'm gonna be getting a box and I'm gonna be trying a lot of Canadian stuff soon. So to do all that. Yeah, they do a lot of the pork, like pork cutlet sandwiches and stuff like that. We have a couple. We have a couple places here, and I really want to go to a ramen shop, a ramen noodle shop. Hey Julio, I did the panada one. I did the round table panada. I don't know if I'm gonna do the. I don't think I want to do the pizza because number one, it's 20. It's $20 unless you get the personal one. But I've already done the panada. That's actually pretty good. The it's like a stuffed top pocket kind of thing. And actually, there was another one I was thinking of trying. Uh, we have we have the same thing like right across the street, Mountain Mike's. I don't know if anybody knows about Mountain Mike's pizza. Mountain Mike's and Round Table are real similar on prices and stuff. Mountain Mike's has a what was it called? Angry Buffalo Chicken Pizza. That's their new one. I've not done a Mountain Mike's review, so maybe I'll go check it out. And Pizza Guys has got some new ones too, so I might check some of theirs out. They're always putting something new at Pizza Guys out. Hey Ziggy, what you doing? Where you going? Coming in here? Oh. No, you know what? I had about 2 or 3 pieces, and I haven't had any more, and I haven't touched the other one, ghost pepper one. Those two I still have pretty much full bags of. I don't want to do those. Maybe I'm only going to have a little bit at a time. The other ones that I did review are gone. But yeah, that Reaper jerky is not a joke. It is hot. Just those 2 little pieces that I had when I did the review, very, very hot, very spicy too, and it lingering. So wasn't as bad as the chip, but it was hot, tell you. And like I said, I still got about 10 more flavors to do. Been doing a couple of them here and there. I think I've done like 3 so far. No, it's not as hot because it's not as concentrated. It's just on the jerky. When you eat that Renfro sauce, it's like the sauce. A lot more to it. It's just a little bit of a coating on that Reaper jerky for what you had I guess in the marinade. When you actually eat the Renfro sauce on a chip, you're actually eating the sauce. And it's hot. Same with that ghost pepper nacho cheese sauce. That's pretty hot too. And then the one chip from this last time, no, that was awful. I still have it. I'm not doing anything with it. Should bury it and get rid of it. It's biohazard, I think. That was awful, I'm telling you. But if you guys are into the really super hot stuff, give it a try. I think you can still find it. But nah. It was not a fun experience. Yeah, that version of it, whatever the mix was. Hey, Kyle. Yeah, you might have to. I still have the coffin. Okay, I still have the. No, I've gone through all the hot ones. See, I still have the. Still have the the chips. I didn't want to touch them. I should get rid of that. But those were the other pieces of that chip that were they were bad. No, I just I don't know. I'll have to burn it in the yard and step away, keep the fumes. Of a slice of what? Jerky's put away right now. Yeah, I've gone through all the hot stuff. No, 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 no. Never, 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 never. No more hot chips ever. No. Mm-mm. Put it in a. I'm gonna put it in a shuttle and launch it into space with Captain Kirk. That's what I'm gonna do with it. Let him jettison off into space, I guess. No, no, not gonna do it. Because I'd get sick, and I don't want to do that. You don't want to see me getting sick. No. Won't happen. I'm not gonna do it. Yes, I have. Tuesday? Tuesday. Nah, I would just burn it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, no more. No more hot stuff. Yep, I did that. And the midnight Twilight Cherry, I think it's called now. Did that. Doritos Locos. So I did that. I've done the Ghost Nuggets. I've done the. I got the other Carl's Jr.'s one. I got to do the waffle sandwich. Jack. I got to go to Jack and try their new. A couple new things they got. Plus another one that I got to do. I got another one. Bolden the Drewsfoodreviews that I got to put up there. I've still got a bunch of Halloween candy things that I got to do. Yeah, the hot honey waffle. I don't think I'm going to do the biscuit. I don't know. Just because they weren't that spicy to me. Maybe to other people, you know. And that was actually a fiasco when I went to do that. You have to order it through the app. I ordered it through the app. I went to the drive-thru. I said, here to pick up my order. It's a mobile order. And then they're like, well, what's the name? And I told them the name. And they're like, we don't have that order. And I'm like, well, I have it on my phone. It's right here, order number 59 or whatever the heck it was. And they're like, well, we don't have it in our system. And I said, well, I got a confirmation. It charged my account. It's in there. And then there's a, hold on, let me look. What's the name again? Told him the name. We don't have it in the system. What is it? I said, it's 2 orders of Ghost Nuggets and with ranch sauce. And then they're like, hold on, let me look. Finally, after about 10 minutes, they finally found it. So I was able to get it. But, yeah, a lot more trouble than it was worth. That's actually not too bad a value. 8 nuggets for $1.50. It's one of the better deals. Because, God, I was looking at something and it was like, Jack in the Box, their new sandwich is $7 for the cheesy BK, yeah, BK's not real with it. Popeyes downright sucks. They hardly ever get it right, but yeah, my BK, and I specifically went to a different BK. I was coming back from somewhere else, and I stopped at the one that had a bigger BK. They're actually building. They're building a BK right around the corner at a shopping center. So, but it's probably going to be like six months or so before it's done. I'm hoping once they get it built, it will be better service than this one that's in town. They're building a new BK. They're building a Chick-fil-A. They just broke ground on that one. We're getting a Papa John's. They've already got the building built. Didn't know when. Yeah, they put this shopping center and they put stuff. Yeah, ours, the one that we have left, it really sucks real bad. We had another one, but they closed it years ago. Yeah, they're building it. It's in a shopping center. They're putting it in. They're building a charging station, and then they're building a BK. They were supposed to have a Starbucks drive-through, but I've had Chick-fil-A. I've had a few. There's actually a couple reviews up there. Um, yeah, and the Papa John's is actually, the building is built and the sign is up, but it just says coming soon. I don't know when. There is, what did they built a new Starbucks drive-through on the freeway. Uh, that's about all they're doing right now. I haven't heard anything new, like franchises or anything like that are coming in town. I'd love to see them do like a Raising Cane's, a Sonic, something like that, but they're not going to do that. Not enough room. Where they're putting our Chick-fil-A, they're like squeezing it in a corner where it's right under the freeway. So, and yeah, I do. I think the nearest Del Taco is like about an hour away. I remember there was one up in Sacramento somewhere. Went there long time ago. But yeah, we need a Del Taco. We need Raising Cane's. We need a couple other ones. Oh, I found out they're building Denny's too. They're building a Denny's. We had Denny's. They got rid of them. They're bringing them back. So they're gonna have a Denny's. What else? There was a couple other ones that I've been hearing bits and pieces of. We've got some big shopping centers, and they've got a lot of Asian restaurants like Noodle Place. Okay. Yeah, but that's an hour and a half away from me, so I don't go there too often. I'm just not a. I don't travel late night, I guess. Like I said, the only thing that's open 24 hours here is Jack in the Box, the gas stations, and 7-Eleven. One supermarket is open 24 hours. But they actually close up for like an hour at midnight to I guess, do the register or whatever, cleaning. Yeah, Jack in the Box, yeah, they've got a new cheesy bacon cheeseburger. I guess it's got like cheese on the bun like the um, Wendy's had. Just kind of like that. And something about chili cheese fries, but they've already done that. Um, there was another one too. I can't remember now. It was a chicken. They brought the monster tacos back. And there were some other ones. I can't remember. I was looking in there, the new items. They must have just dropped too, because I was just at Jack in the Box the other day. They didn't have them. A lot of times they'll bring things back. Yeah. Or the other ones, the jalapeno, yeah, hash browns. Those were good, actually. I'm not quite sure what they're gonna do, but I'll keep an eye out. Like I said, all these things are dropping, and half the time I don't even know they're dropping. Like I said, this week's been really busy. I didn't get to do much as far as keeping up with the news and you know new releases and stuff like that. I was busy all week, so had to do food testing 4 days this week, and it was kind of a lot of driving back and forth. It was good though. It's ice cream, not trying out different flavors of ice cream. They were okay. I like the regular tacos better, actually. And I had the monster tacos already. I remember those now. I don't know. For some reason, the monster tacos were better than the regular tacos. Bigger, maybe more crispy. Yeah. I don't know that one. I don't think we have that one here. There's a couple other places too I want to go to. There's an Asian shopping center, and they've got ramen, and I went there and I tried that. It was the ice cream that was with the little fish thing on top, the stuffed fish, and then the other ones were the teppanyaki, I think it's called. And then it had the little fish cakes that had bean paste and stuff in it. They had those. They had the Ranch 99 market. They had some other ones. And I just found out a new Asian market opened up. I might have to go down there and take a look because they'll probably have Kit Kats and drinks and chips and all that stuff imported from like Japan and China and Korea. They get a lot of different stuff over there. Yeah, it's a brand new Asian market. They get a lot of weird stuff too, and it's like you go in there and they got like live fish and all kinds of different snacks and drinks and things like that. And I think they even probably have like a hot bar where you can get like you know hot dishes, stir fry, things like that. I have to go and take a look. That just opened like today. So they've been building it for a long time. Which humble is they're a little bit expensive. But yeah, last time I went down there, they got all the different ramen, chips, snacks, candy, teas, all kinds of drinks, the Ramune, different calpis, some of those things. I have to take a look. On the other side of town, so not too bad. They have weird flavors of Lay's. The one that I had was what was it? Cherry blossom. Yeah, the cherry blossom ones. Those were weird. And then the fried chicken wing ones, and then the hot and spicy pea crackers made from peas. I actually have a couple that I gotta do. I saw the one. I might have to go down there and look and see if they actually have it. I believe it's Nissan. Their 50th anniversary. They put out special combinations of their ramen flavors. So it's like half and half. It was like seafood and curry, and another one was like tomato and chili. And then they made, get this, they made top ramen soda. They made sodas out of those top ramen flavors. Curry flavor, seafood flavor, chili and tomato. They were actually sodas in like a bottle. Like a metal bottle. And apparently it didn't taste like the ramen. It kind of took on the style of it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've actually had some of the ones that they have the curry ramen, the seafood ramen. I didn't try the other two, but they have a lot of weird ones. And I still got some left over from the last time I went to the Asian market. I got to get those ones out. I actually did one review, spicy seafood, and then there's some other ones. Some of them are really expensive though. $4 for a container of it. So I don't know. They had some very strange things in there too. Weird things. I don't know that you'd even want to try. It was like salted egg chips and yeah, gross stuff too. Squid and was squid chips. Oh hey, pop it in. Yeah, yeah. You could pop on it. Pop on in. You see. Yeah, this is cool. I have to. I'll put them up over here or something. Yeah, this guy is cool. It's actually even hand painted, the little feet. It's cool. Oh, they had some. Like I said, I only got the Kit Kats, and they had some other ones that were like cookies and things like that. I think I got some chocolate too that I got to try. And I think I still have a crunky bar, but I've tried that. I got a whole bag full of like Asian stuff that I still got to get to. And then they had like, yeah, hot stuff too. Hot spicy noodles. There was a lot more that I wanted to get, but when I went there, they didn't have them in stock, and the things that they did have in stock were like way high priced. Like I wanted to get some white peach, white peach like yogurt drink, and they were all out of small sizes, and the smallest size they had was like a liter, and it was like $9 for it. I didn't want to pay $9 just to try the one flavor. And yeah, they were out a lot. That's the problem right now. We're actually the stores don't have as much as they once did. It's tough to find everything, so can't guarantee they'll be in stock. But I don't know. I will go back. We'll go back soon. Like I said, I gotta plan a trip down there. And I gotta go on a day that I don't have to be somewhere else. The next couple weeks I'm booked up. Got a busy schedule, so. Waiting long enough. One of my favorites. Oh, and I got the review coming. I just finished it. I got the review. I think it's coming up on the next weekend. Cheetos has got the Flamin' Hot Bag of Bones, cinnamon sugar. So that's cool. But I like the Flamin' Hot. Gotta be careful though. Always eat too many. What's your guys' favorite Cheetos? Or do you have a favorite Cheeto? Not everybody likes them. People like the crunchy. Some people like the regular Cheetos. Jalapeno. What's that? Chipotle. They had the Chipotle. I think that's done now. White cheddar, jalapeno one. There's a couple other ones. Just regular cheese. white cheddar one. That's why you can't eat too many of the Flamin' Hot ones. The crunchy ones are a little bit different. Wow, these are hot. A lot hotter than I remember them. I don't know. I think because the puffs get more of that coating on them. Wow. And you know what? I think the pepper puffs are done. They had all the pepper puffs for a long time, and I think they're not making those anymore. Because there for a while they were putting them like 3 for $6, and I got like 3 or 4 bags of the pepper puffs. Yeah, yeah, jalapeno would probably be about as hot as some people can go. Jalapeno serrano, and even getting into the habanero, sometimes they're not that hot. And sometimes when they say they're hot, they're hot. I've had that one happen. I had that happen one time. I got some green chilies to make something, I don't know, with chili or something. I got a jar of green chilies, and it didn't say hot, didn't say anything. It just said I think it said mild green chilies. Put them in the recipe, man. Those things were like, they were so hot, they blew my whole head. They blew my head off, and I was like, and it was mislabeled. It didn't say super hot or anything like that. It just said like green chilies. And usually when you get the mild green chilies, you know, they're not that hot, but those were super hot for some reason. I don't know, they just didn't label them very good. But yeah, sometimes you'll get them and they'll be like super hot, and sometimes they're nothing. Like that one, those ghost pepper chips from Trader Joe's. There was no flavor to those at all. And I got the ghost pepper wings from Popeyes that one time. I couldn't taste any heat on those at all. I don't think they put enough spices in there. But all the other stuff, yeah, the ghost pepper jerky, ghost pepper chips, those were hot. The Pocky ones. So, yeah. It depends. I guess it depends on the company. Some of these generic companies, they're not that hot. So, just got to be careful. And what else? Let's see. I'm trying to think if there was some other things. I know there's a lot of stuff right now for holiday time, and they're doing the pumpkin spice and cranberry and gingerbread and oh God, what else? I don't even know. There's been so much out there. Pumpkin spice everything. I keep forgetting to do I'm gonna have to do the review on this one this weekend. Speaking of pumpkin spice, found this pumpkin spice moon pie. Just goes to show everything is pumpkin spice. I've seen pumpkin spice candles. I've seen pumpkin spice napkins. I even saw pumpkin spice socks. And a while back I did see it was a Tootsie Roll socks and Charms Blow Pop socks. I guess they had that scent on them. I don't know. I don't know why you'd want your socks to smell like Tootsie Rolls, but I don't know. They come up with weird ideas and weird things. You know, one time, a long time ago, I do have that one pillow that's donut scented. Still has a little bit of donut scent, but I did get one. It was a stuffed a stuffed moose and it smelled like chocolate mousse. Somehow they put the scent into it. So I do, yeah, I still have that donut pillow and it smells like donuts. I don't know, they infused that scent into the fabric, I guess. I know they've done that with socks. They put like aloe in the socks to help, you know, moisturize your feet, I guess. Not sure I'd want that though. Squishy socks, that'd be not good. So what else? Yeah, still looking for some classic candy. I found a little bit of stuff, but not too much. What else? Oh, I have to show you guys something in a minute. I'm gonna go and get some refill, and I'll show you something that I got that I found in the what is that, Dollar Tree? No, it was 99-cent store. Dollar Tree is not expensive. $1.50 tree now. $1.50 and up. They don't have as much as they used to. And the 99-cent store, you go in there, not everything is 99 cents. Some of them are like expensive. Bag of chips in there was like $2.99. Went to the store the other day, yeah. The normal everyday price for Fritos and Cheetos and all these other things were $4 a bag. I got these at another store and they were running a sale. It was like they were like $2.99 a piece. They were running specials on soup and lunch meat and stuff like that. So I had to go when they had the sales. And you got to put them on you got to load them on your card. Yeah, now it's what is it? Green apple and something, lemon and lime. I don't even know. Yeah, I had the other, or blue raspberry, I think it is. Yeah, or Lickum Aid. That was the other one. Used to get them from the ice cream man. They had the 3 pouches. Yeah, I remember those. They still kind of have that. Yeah, a little dip and mix. Some of them are like popping candy too. Like I've had the one was baby bottles. It had the popping candy on it. Yeah, different things. I wish they would bring back some of the old classic ones. They're hard to find. Some of them you can still find them, but it's tough to find them. There were a couple of things I was looking to find. As I'm watching the other day, the different bubble gum. I need to try and find if they still have some of the old bubble gum. I don't think they have them anymore though. They don't have Dentine. They don't have, I think it's like Freshen Up Gum and Squirt and Chewels. That was the other weird one. The Liquid Center. I don't think they make certs anymore. Remember those breath mint certs? I should look for that Banaka too. I don't know if they still have that. I remember the Banaka, man. The little bottle and you spray it, breath spray. Then they had drops. Dynamints, yeah, I forgot about that one. What was the other one? The other one that's hard to, they don't make them anymore is those tins with the hard candy fruits. Oh, yeah, Stride. I remember that. Yeah, they were like oranges and raspberries, and they're like hard candy, and they came in those little tins that look like shoe polish tin, and you open them up, and then they had the little hard candy with like the powder on the outside. Can't find those much anymore. They might have Collard and Bowser or something like that. Or Altoids had sours. They stopped making those. Oh, and apparently I have to go and look. People are saying that Big Lots is exclusively offering cream savers. Now, I don't know if it's all the flavors or it's individual packs or what it is. Cream savers, they stopped doing that. And oh, another thing that I recently remember was Lifesavers used to have lollipops, and they were like uh, swirled lollipops. Remember those? Orange. Yeah, I don't know how they did that. Yeah, it was like orange, and then I think it was like strawberry and um, forget the other one. But yeah, they were kind of like, I guess they called them tiger tails or swirly. The Lifesavers lollipops, and they came like in a string. Remember those? Or they came in a bag. They were like giant Lifesavers lollipops. Gator Gum. They still have Big Cherry, and they have Cherry Mash. But no, Gator Gum's gone. Used to like the one Flicks. Ghirardelli did that. They stopped making that a while back. Reggie Bar. They still make Big League Chew. Find that pretty much. You can still find that in grocery stores. They have it in a couple different flavors too: grape, sour apple, watermelon, cherry, strawberry, regular bubble gum. You can still find them, and they also have Big League gum balls, and they come in like a baseball bat. That one was weird. Stay tuned on Monday. Stay tuned on Monday, and you'll see another bubblegum review. Maybe you'll remember it, maybe you won't. Such a such a good review, it will bring tears to your eyes. Yeah. Yeah, I had the strawberry, I had the grape, I had the sour apple, and I think I had watermelon too. Yeah, but those were, yeah, a long time ago. I used to get those all the time. What was the other one? I wish they still don't have them any. They don't have them anymore. But the little chiclets. Remember the little bag of chiclets, the little tiny gum. I found the bigger ones, but no, the little tiny chiclets. And then also I did find these a while back. Razzles, the candy that turns into gum. You can still find those. There's actually a bubble gum company that does old time bubble gum. Juicy fruit, double mint, some of those other flavors. Can't find them as often, but yeah, I know the old time chewing gum. And I did find the fruit stripe. I remember those. Those were cool. Yeah, Bubblicious, Hubba Bubba, Double Bubble, Bazooka, and then there was a couple other. Then the ones that came with the baseball cards, hard as a rock. I know. I'd love to find the one. I don't think they make them anymore. Is Ice Cream Men used to have them, and they weren't licorice ropes, but they were bubblegum ropes. Remember, they came in long ropes, and it was like sour apple and grape, and they were big long strings of bubble gum. They don't do that. I don't think that they do those anymore. I have seen the red ropes. I've seen the red vines, the Twizzlers, but they don't have the bubble gum anymore. And they don't have. Yeah, you know what? I have baseball cards from 70s, and then I still have some of the ones that I cut off the back of the Hostess boxes. Yeah, I've had the nerd rope before. They did a one with Star Wars. bunch of nerd stuff too. A lot of different nerds too. Big chewy nerds. Yeah. But yeah, back in the old days, yeah, Hostess used to have box of Twinkies and all those. They used to have the baseball cards, and you had to cut them up. Um, it's okay. I mean, it's nerds, and then it's kind of like a gummy kind of rope thing that kind of sticks it together. It's okay. Yeah, the one that was Star Wars, one was blue, one was red. Um, no, I think they kind of got, those kind of went away. Remember, yeah, the Peanuts used to promote those Dolly Madison pies and stuff like that, I think. I know they have Drake's Cakes, they have Tasty Cake, Little Debbie. Those are probably pretty much the ones that they have now, Hostess. I just did if you just saw my review, I just did the Tasty Cake. And that was actually a little while ago that I did that. It was chocolate mint, like, kind of cookie cake things. Oh, they're bringing back Oreo Cakesters. They're bringing them back next year, and they're adding Nutter Butter Cakesters. So yeah, it's going to be different. Instead of the Oreo cookies, they're going to have the cakes for the cookie part and then the filling in the middle. Kind of like, I don't know, whoopie pies or whatever you want to call them. Or Suzy Q's. Yeah, and they're going to have the Nutter Butter, where it's peanut butter. So I'm looking forward to that one. I like those. Nutter Butter Cakesters and Oreo Cakesters. Nice and soft. A whole bunch of things they used to have, and they got rid of them, and can't find them right now. I want a few things I did want to find. I found the Dunkaroos. They brought those back for a little while, and then what's that? I don't see them too often. The combos. I wasn't really a fan of the combos. Yeah, you know what? It was funny because I was watching a thing about the Peanuts Christmas special, and when they originally aired it, they had some of the stuff, and it was like one of the scenes was had a sign on it and said like Dolly Madison, sponsored by Dolly Madison, and they had to kind of take that out because I guess Dolly Madison's not around anymore. But yeah, it was kind of like Hostess. I remember the Dolly Madison. I think it was well, I know Hostess got zingers, and I remember they were saying, "Don't let the zinger zapper get you," and Snoopy was the zinger zapper. I kind of remember that. Remember that. Snoopy was cool, anyways. He was always out. He had the doghouse that was bigger on the inside. Doctor Who doghouse, I guess. He was always cool. He had pool table and swimming pool and water bed and all that stuff inside his doghouse. I don't know how he got it, but apparently he had the hookup. Christmas lights and a bar, beer, game room. All inside his doghouse, I'm telling you, man. That dog. Made Woodstock his little slave, you know. Woodstock was always cooking and cleaning house and all that stuff. And stupid. Oh, that's good. So what else? Yeah, they used to have sponsors of all those shows. And I think they don't have much anymore. Brought to you by Dolly Madison. I need to look up what they were. I can't remember all of them. I think one of them was Zingers, and I think there was like snack cakes and fruit pies and stuff. I think they originally turned into Hostess. Yeah, man. He was cool. He had all kinds of cool equipment, cool things. I think they're gonna have the Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown's gonna probably be on again, like soon, if it's not already been on. And then the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and then the Christmas Charlie Brown. Some of the new ones are not as good. These new cartoons, what was it? David S. Pumpkin cartoon for Halloween. That was silly. Not as good. Old classics, I like the old classics. The animated ones, the claymation, things like that. My favorite one's still The Year Without a Santa Claus. It's like my favorite one with the Heat Miser and the Coal Miser, and they're singing and their little entourage. Yeah, I remember that. It was like big, yeah, for the bicentennial and the Stars and Stripes and Dolly Madison. Long time ago. Yeah. I kind of remember that. 1776, 1976. Yeah, they had it was real patriotic back then. A lot of those ones, yeah, had red, white, and blue everything. I haven't seen them for a long, long time, so probably after that they kind of, I don't know, maybe they merged with another company or just kind of phased out. They did that with Hostess. They actually went under, and another company bought out the rights to it, and they're making the Hostess. That's why they're not quite the same. They're not the same size. They're not quite the same formula. Yeah, it's not exactly the same when they went out of business. Same with the Necco wafer people. They went out of business, and another company bought them out, and they're starting to make stuff now. So they brought back all the old candies now. They're doing the Necco wafers and the some of their ones now. I heard they're starting to do Skybar again, because those were Necco was the one that did Skybar, and a couple other candies, and then they brought back the one Astro Pop. I remember that. Someone bought them out. Tartan Tinies, all those ones were all kind of one company, and another one bought them, and they started putting them out again. And they're doing that now with the other ones, the Apple Heads and the the Alexander the Grape. And now they even did it with this one. They even did it with the Mike and Ike's. They brought back the Jolly Joes. Because they were originally, it was Mike and Ike's Hot Tamales and Jolly Joes. Now they brought back Jolly Joes, the grape one, under Mike and Ike name. Now it's just Mike and Ike in different flavors, but back in the old days, it was individual names and individual flavors. They're starting to bring them back. Old time. And I know they did that. Now they've done that with, what is it, Skittles. They replaced a green apple with lime. That's how they did that. Good and Plenty's still around. They used to have Good and Fruity, but that went away somewhere along the line. I remember I got it. They had a few other kinds too that kind of fell off the radar. But a long time ago, yeah, I used to get all those old cool style candies. Still can find them here and there. Um, More so for the holidays, though. Well, I did find a place that has the Gold Rush little uh, bubble gum, the little bag, and it's got the little yellow nuggets. And they had the one with Santa's coal. They were black. It's a little bag with the little golden nuggets of bubble gum. Same one that did the chocolate coins, lumps of coal. Those were fun. There's a couple other ones too. Christmas time. I'll have to see if they've got stuff, what they've got really for Christmas. I know they get all the giant candy bars and stuff like that too. The 5-pound Hershey bar and the 1-pound Snicker bar and the other one was that remote control, gummy remote control, and all kinds of weird stuff for Christmas. I was kind of mad that I bought that giant Kit Kat bar and I thought it was going to be one big Kit Kat bar and it was all little mini ones. It's cardboard Kit Kat. Just had little mini ones inside. I was like, bummer. But I actually have seen the giant Hershey bar, and I've seen the Snickers, and I think I saw another one, and I've seen that Ferrero Rocher. Yeah, I did find those ones. It was the little soda candies. They were like in the little plastic soda cans. They were little tiny pieces of candy. I found those, and then I wish I could find the one. I found a picture of it at the trash can candy. Those were fun, man. Little plastic trash cans, and then they had candy inside of them, and they're shaped like Coke bottles and fish heads and banana peels and stuff like that. But they were like tarts, like sweet tarts kind of thing. Served them in a little plastic trash can. Oh, those were fun. I did actually find the one the other day, Push Pop. They have the tunes, the lollipop that you push the button, it plays tunes while you eat it. I guess it echoes in your head. That's weird. And I saw, yeah, that was great. It was in a little tiny trash can. It was like weird things. Some of those, yeah, they used to get them from like the ice cream man or the gas station. The cheapo candy, bubble gum and candy necklaces. I found those. Candy necklaces, candy bracelets, candy buttons, a whole bunch of other ones too. I'm trying to remember some of them. It's harder and harder to find some of them. Some of them are at specialty candy sites and stuff. They don't always have every one though. Yeah, slime with worms and slime with eyeballs. And slime with dirt. Then they had magic sand too. That was cool. You poured it in there and you could build it underwater. The water wouldn't stick to the sand. And I was looking at all those old ones too. The water toys. You filled it up with water and it had rings and it had the little ball. The ball, you had to get it into the hole, or it was like triangles. Push the button and get everything all arranged in there. There was a kind of like those party favors you'd get, and it had the little thing you had to get the marble in the clown's eyes. those were those were tough. Little fun things like that. I remember playing the water toys, and I remember the oil things, and you turn them upside down, and little things would drop. And things of people's desks, the metal balls, and then go back and forth. And then the little pins. Yeah, waterfalls. And the little pins where you push your face onto it and make like a outline of your face. Etch a sketch, light bright, all those kind of toys that they used to have. But yeah, the little waterfall things. And what was I was looking at the other day? Old Tupperware. Tupperware had toys too. And also Fisher Price used to have all those cool toys, like the little plastic thing you had to put the shaped blocks inside of it through the holes. What was the other one? Tupperware had that one. I had it for a long time. It was like a plastic basket. It had a little thing on the bottom, and you hit it, and it popped the ball up, and you had to catch it in the little plastic basket. And then the little beads with the metal rods, and you had to move them along the thing. A lot of times those were like in the waiting rooms. Or the little dog that walked, the wooden dog. Or the little popcorn machine that you pushed. And it had the little balls inside of it. It would pop up and down. Plastic lawnmowers. Yeah, all that old stuff used to. What was it? The Slinky Dog. They had that one too. Mr. Potato Head. Slinkies. Yeah. All that old crazy stuff. The little drinking water bird. Put that one down there. Yeah. Used to do that all. Those were fun. I don't have those too much anymore. I used to like going to the mall and go into like Spencer Gifts. They had the black lights and the posters and the little flicker lights and the disco ball. Those were always fun. Yeah, that's what kind of like people would do that to, like when they were vacuuming, pretending they were vacuuming. And then they had some of those other. Seems to me I remember one. It was a Sesame Street thing, and it had little things that popped up and said things. It was like Big Bird and Oscar, and you flipped it up, and then they popped up and they said something. And they even had one that was for the car. It's like a steering wheel. You were pretending to drive and beep. That one, I forgot about that. Yeah, all the toys that kids used to play with all the time. Speak and Spell. What was that other one? Teddy Ruxpin. That was. They had another one. It was 2XL, I believe. It was a robot, and you put the 8-track tape in there, and you played games and did quizzes. My sister had one. It was called Little Professor. It was a little owl, and it taught you how to spell. And then Speak and Spell, of course. And the little thing, the Speak and Spell that had the little thing, and you went around, you pulled the, yeah, I pulled the string and it would say, the cow says moo. The duck says quack. Fisher Price had a lot of those things, yeah. Those ones that were like plastic records. Yeah, I remember those. And then some of them, yeah, they were the I don't know, read along, and then they had the record, and you'd play it, and then it would go ding, and then you'd turn the page, and it would read the book with you. I had one, I think it was a G.I. Joe. It was a G.I. Joe thing. And it was a storybook, and you played along, and it would go ding, and you turn the page. Oh yeah, Einstein. I forgot about that. Yeah. There were some other ones too. They talk with you. I had a Merlin. What was that? What other one? Perfection? Superfection? What was that one? It was can't remember the name of it, but it was like a dome, and it had like buttons, and then you pressed the little buttons. So it's kind of like Simon, but it was something different. And like a little dome, and you opened up the dome, and you had to press the different buttons that lit up. It wasn't quite Simon though. It looked like futuristic. And then those old 8-track players that were like really weird. They look like old telephones, big handles on them. And you put the 8-track in the side. Or you had a boom box. They had the, the tape in there. Dual cassette. You could record from the radio. Oh yeah. Only took 12D batteries. Lasted for about 10 minutes. I don't know how they did that. Plus they had the old cassette tapes. Cassette recorder. Make your own mixtapes. You record it off the radio. DJ would always talk. Oh yeah, that was Perfection? Pop-O-Matic dice thing, yeah. Or was it Trouble, maybe? I think it was Trouble. Little pieces, and you pop the thing, and all the board games used to be like that. Pop-O-Matic. Yeah. The other one I had was I believe it was called Tommy Pocket Games. I remember I had one, and it had you shook it up, and it had different words on there, and you formed a sentence with it. So like the brown dog hopped over the fence. You'd do Mad Libs too. Mad Libs. And then also I remember the ones with the magic ink that you put the magic ink, and it would reveal the answers, or you do connect the dots, or you do then they had the one that was like with a pencil, and you scratched the pencil and it made a picture. Yeah, the invisible ink one was kind of too color by number on the posters. You had the ink pen, the felt pens, and then you'd color the different numbers, and it'd make like a poster. Yeah, Mad Libs, and Choose Your Own Adventure Story. Those were fun. That one, I do remember the ones. They were little booklets, yeah. And then they had the pen, and it had the invisible ink, and do different stories and all that. A while ago, though. Same line, yeah, they used to have Mad Libs and other stuff. I remember we used to do the Son of Mad Libs and Mad Libs Returns or whatever. I don't know. What was the other one? I actually have it somewhere. I should find it. It's a book called The Bathroom Reader. It's a big, thick book, about that thick. You take it into the bathroom, and while you're in the bathroom, they have it divided into stories: small, short, long, and medium. So depending on how long you're going to visit the bathroom, they have little stories you can read. So it's just a short one, they got a little story. If it's a medium one, a page or two. Long one is 3 or 4 pages. If you got to stay extra long. Instead of reading the paper in there, I guess you read the little stories, and it's like you know, history and trivia and stuff like that. It's a bathroom. It's called the bathroom Uncle Tom's Bathroom Reader. Yeah, so it's kind of fun, like trivia and facts and stuff like that. That was like the big. And then they used to have, yeah, I got it for Christmas one year. They used to have what was a Far Side, Garfield, all those books you used to get at the bookstore. What's the other one? A whole bunch of them. Remember the 101 Uses for a Dead Cat? That was kind of sad, but Garfield, Family Circus, all the cartoon books, and some of those really big picture books that were very expensive, like race cars and stuff like the giant ones that cool pictures. Oh, and then also the ones that drove everybody crazy was the stereograms. I remember trying to do those, and the first time that I finally got it to work, everybody was like, cool. And they were the books that you had to stare at them, and then if you stared at them long enough and just right, the picture would pop out, like in 3D. Some people couldn't get it to work. I remember those. Couldn't get them to work, and then sometimes they sit there, cross their eyes, and look at it forever. And finally, all of a sudden, it would just pop out at you. You had to like train your brain to see whatever the picture was. I remember playing that. Coffee table books is what they most of the time they were. You go over someone's house and it would be like, a coffee table book, and everybody would be like, oh wow, cool. That's for company, Everybody had to look at them. They also had posters too. Sometimes they'd be like at offices and stuff, and the people would try to stare at them. They wouldn't always get them though. Same with the thing where I remember when you go in there and you had the eye test to see if you were colorblind, you could see things, you couldn't see things, and then if you were, you wouldn't see anything. They were like pictures, and most people were able to see them, but if you were colorblind, you couldn't. Just a bunch of nonsense. Some people actually found out that they were. They do the eye charts and all that. That was back in the day, yeah. Now it's different. I think you can actually do the apps on the phone. They have that 3D art stereogram or whatever they call them. Magic Eye. A lot of different stuff. It's fun. Back in the day, it was fun. All the old stuff. Now it's, it's nothing. No one pays attention to those anymore. You know, if it if it doesn't move or have an app, they don't care about it. No one plays board games or card games or anything like that. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta get a refill. I'll be right back. Guys, I'm back. Found this the other day at the 99-cent store. I think I've tried these before, but they were under a different name. And it's oh yeah, here. These are different, but they were actually called Scooby Snacks. The other one were just called Scooby-Doo. They're fruit snacks because they did the movie Scoob. And it's got the fruit snacks, all the different characters. The other one I tried, I think it was actually called Scooby-Doo. But now since they made a new movie, they put it out under Scooby Snacks. I did the other ones too. Yeah, it's 2.0. The other one I had was the graham crackers. They're shaped like dog bones. Those are still out. You can still find them. And it's like, you know, cinnamon, and another one's honey. And they actually look like dog treats. So, but anyway, you'd be surprised at what you find at like the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store. Things that have been out for a while, kind of like close out. Didn't catch on. Never know. They always have strange stuff there. Some of them are like, you know, off-brand things. I think some of them they send them there, and it's like, okay, well, we'll try to get a little bit of money out of these before they go bad. Probably, I'm gonna look at the expiration date. Yep. 11 December 21. So they got like about a month and a half. So yeah, I think they send them there when the expiration date's getting near. Where did I go? Dyson store actually had that. They had a shelf with things that were at their expiration date, so they put them for $1. And the signs actually said, they don't go bad when it's the expiration date. That's just a suggestion of best before a certain date. So, but there have been some where, yeah, I did try it like years after the expiration date, and they were not good. One time I did a Star Wars mac and cheese, and it was like 5 years out of date, and it was just like crumbled apart. So it wasn't good. Didn't work good. Some of the stuff though doesn't really go bad, like Jello or uh, pudding mix, I guess. But some of dairy product or whatever can go bad. I think chocolate can get a little bit bad. One time I did do that one. I think it had been sitting in old stock. The chocolate turned all gray. Everything dried up. So gotta watch that. Sometimes when you go to places like Big Lots or Dollar Tree 99-cent store, you gotta watch the expiration date on them. Some of them can be either close to or past the expiration date. So you gotta keep an eye out. Never knew. They hide that stuff, I'm telling you. I've even seen it now in the grocery stores too. They don't rotate the shelves. Yeah, that's true. But now, right now, the dollar stores are $1 and up now. The $1.50. They just said they're raising the prices on all of them. And some of them, yeah, were more because they had like wine, $3.99, $4.99, $5.99. Chips were like $3.99. Yeah, not cheap anymore. And the regular grocery store, man, stuff gone way up. Just regular, lunch meat, chips, milk, butter, all that stuff's going way up. Because they don't have it. Whole backlog of ships. No one's able to get their product out because the container ships are all waiting out in the harbor. They don't have people to unload them. They don't have the trucks to take them. Oh. Uh-huh. And the availability. Gas went way up. So, yeah. Oh. Gotta start getting creative, or you gotta, I don't know, have mostly water. Yes. You have meat once a week, I guess. Or go for the really cheap bologna, and even that's not cheap anymore. Make your own, I guess. Stretch your, like the old one. I don't know why they call it hamburger helper, Clark. This stuff's fine just on its own. Guess you have to start doing that. Hamburger helper without the hamburger. I don't know. Broccoli dogs. What else? Carrots instead of hot dogs. Yeah, you almost have to. Pickles instead of hot dogs. Zucchini or squash burgers, I guess, instead of hamburger. Mushrooms. That was National Lampoon. Big I think it was Christmas Vacation. Or maybe it was Vacation. Randy Quaid. Gee, Clark. I like when they went there and I have some of the yellow, some of the blue. Don't get chintzy with me. Yeah, that's not cheap anymore either. Going to Vegas and buffets and all that. Too expensive. If they're even open. Most of them are not open. Not around here anymore. I think Vegas is open, but local ones are not. I don't know when they're going to reopen. They just now started doing rolling back some of the mask things in certain counties. Not my county yet, but we'll find out. Maybe soon they'll take the masks away. I'm just kind of used to it now. When I go into the store, I wear it when I'm in the store. If I'm in somewhere else, I wear it to pick things up. It doesn't really bother me much. When I've been wearing, when I do the food testing, I have to wear it in the building, and then, you know, once you're in your little cubicle, you take it off to try the. You have to take it off to try the food, but yeah, it doesn't really bother me too much. A lot of people, though, they don't like it. But I'm kind of used to it. What, it's been almost 2 years now, and so yeah, really haven't not that big an inconvenience for me. Although when you're going through the drive-through and stuff, you don't need to wear it in your own car. Some people still do, though. They want to be extra careful. And I'm going to be probably getting the booster whenever that comes available. So I've been okay for that. And then what else? Just a lot of new stuff that's coming out, and I gotta get a handle of it. I have to go look at some of the new things that are coming out. Like I said, I've been missing a lot of things. I've just been really busy this week, so occupied my time a little bit more than I thought. Because the last couple of days when I've been doing food testing, and then I had to drive, and then afterwards I did some reviews afterwards, and by the time I got home, it was like late. I haven't gone to the store too much. I haven't seen anything in the grocery stores or the gas stations or the mini marts. I finally found the black cherry Pepsi. Found that one, so I was able to get that review done. Because I did the cream soda one the other day. That was different. And I did find the 12 packs now, but they were like $7 for a 12 pack. And even soda, man, is getting crazy expensive. 12 pack of soda is like $7 now. They used to have it really cheap. Buy two, get two free, 3 for $12. Buy two, get one free. $3.33 a piece. Probably be more towards the holidays, like New Year's Eve and Christmas time and stuff. They'll probably start putting things on sale. Party time celebrations. They tend to do that. Super Bowl. That's the time to stock up. when they have the sale for like Super Bowl chips and drinks and uh, buffalo wings and whatnot. They'll probably start putting them on sale. Also, if you go after Halloween, the candy's half off, but they don't always have the good stuff. So you got to take what you can get. What was the other one? Haven't seen anything really cool for Christmas lately. A lot of it's all the stuff that was out last year, just redoing it. Oh, really? Yeah, the Slim Jims and the what is it? Alberto, I think is one of the name brands. Remember Lowry used to have those beef sticks and beef jerky, and they come in a little drum. They were they're very greasy though. And then the cheese, if you get the one with the cheese, those were awful. What's the other one? They have another one. Was a they're like pickled. One's called the Bahama Mama. It's like this big fat, like pickled beef stick. I didn't care for those too much. Oh yeah, maybe that was it. And then that cheese paste or whatever that they want to pass off as cheese to go with. It's kind of like Velveeta, but it was nasty. I like the Slim Jims and some of the other the real beef sticks. Used to get them at the counter. They were like in a little container, and they had the tongs, and you pick them out. But yeah, they could be kind of expensive, some of them. Get them at 7-Eleven by the piece. Also used to get them at the fair. Remember, I'd go to the fair and they'd have the beef sticks and giant pickles and fudge and whatever else, like candy apples. The one thing I have not found, and I think it's only available at like carnivals and stuff, is that pink popcorn. I don't know what happened to it. I'd like to find one. Remember, you used to go, yeah, you go to the lemonade, the corn dogs, popcorn, pink popcorn. It's in a little brick. It's kind of like caramel corn, but different. Cotton candy, corn dogs, frozen bananas, cheesecake on a stick, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was pink popcorn. It was like popcorn, and then they put it like this pink coating, and then it was like cut into little bricks. Had pink like coating, I guess, or whatever. And you used to get it with the carnival. Yeah, the hot dogs, lemonade, corn dogs. You don't do that anymore. I don't think they have much carnivals or county fairs. We're actually having our county fair coming at the end of the month. They're doing our county fair, which was normally in the summertime, but they're having it in October. And I don't think they're doing any like shows or anything. I think it's just go there and see some displays, and I think they probably have food, but that's about it. Not all the stuff that they used to have. They used to have the horse races, demolition derby, 4-H. You'd go and see all the animals on display. They would have the exhibition hall where they had all the products that you could see. Walk through there, and like the cookware and the choppers and the miracle cleaners and all that stuff. The people would always display it for you. Wow, that's a great deal. And right here this time, we'll get you a special deal. You can get the Ginsu knives. That was, I don't remember those. Ginsu knives and the vacuum cleaners and the whatever else. The display. That one time, man, we went there. They had this cookware on, Miracle cookware on display, and we sat through the display, and they said, you know, wait till the end. They gave you like a free gift. It was like a measuring spoon. And they said, you have to wait till the end to, you know, get the whole thing. And then at the end, they gave us this clipboard and they told us how much this cookware was. Oh, man. It was like $2,600 for this, like, cookware. And you're like, no way, you got to be crazy. $2,600 for pots and pans. And that was the small set. The full-blown cookware set was like $5,000. It was like, no. Got out of there quick. See, they don't want to tell you that because you wouldn't pay attention if they told you how much it cost. But it's just Miracle cookware. You don't even need a stove. It retains the heat. Yeah. They used to have the eyeglass cleaners, ring cleaners, all kinds of, all the crazy stuff too. Grab bags, what was that? Handwriting analysis. And then they used to have those birds that you made out of the Coke bottles in the sand. And then also the people that would draw your picture with the chalk, the character. You know, like a big head, and draw your little body and stuff like that. Airbrushing. I mostly remember the food, though. All the good food. But wow, last time I went there years and years ago, it was way expensive. It was like $25 for like a small little meal. I got like a sausage, like a Polish sausage and a corn and a drink, and it was like $15 for that. Well, yeah, this was like state of the art and all that. But yeah, way expensive at some of those things. Yeah, floor cleaners and you know, that other miracle wipes and everything. They always make it look so easy, and then you try it and it's no good. Yeah, and they used to do that all the time. They draw your picture and all that stuff. It's been a while. I don't know that I would go. It cost too much. It was like $8, $10 to park, and then you had to pay to get in, and then I think it was like $12 to get in, $12 to park, and then the food was outrageous. I don't think they're not having horse racing or concerts or anything like that. So why bother? But used to go long time ago. I saw some cool people perform there. And now, from what I heard, you have to buy your ticket separate once you get in the fair. Before it was included with the price. You just watched the concert, whatever it was. They were like tribute bands too. One was like a Rod Stewart tribute band, and one was a Hall & Oates and some of these other tribute bands. The Beatles, they had the one Beatles tribute band. And some of the lesser known, you know, ones that weren't very popular. Go watch those. Up and coming. Sometimes, a lot of them were country. I actually worked there one year. I got to see Chris Christopherson and there's this other band called Eddie and the Tide. And I was working backstage and I was about to try and get their autograph, and then they told, no, you got to go in and help unload their instruments. Like I said, I haven't been there in a long time, so. It's kind of tough right now. Most places aren't, doing concerts. They're not doing festivals. They're not doing any of that stuff. Still a little ways away. Some people are still going to baseball games and football games and other stuff. But you have to provide proof of negative or that you're vaxxed. And it's like a small amount. So, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. They're starting to make a comeback. Bigger venues, but I stay away from those right now. Festivals, concerts, fairs, whatever else they have. They used to have the shows like car shows and garden shows and whatever stuff on the weekend. They'd always have something. I remember watching the ones on the TV. They would say, come on down this Sunday, liquidation sale. Car stereos, $10. Video games, $5. DVD players, $15. Jewelry, $10. Stereo speakers, $50. Come on down this weekend. On Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. We're coming at you. Come on down. Come on down to the Cow Palace. Liquidation sale. We've got video games. Car stereos. And then they would start mentioning the Ballpunk, Pioneer, Onkyo, Sony. We've got it all. Come on down. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. That also, what did they have? The Truckosaurus. I remember that. Come on down this nitro car funny burning cars. Then you see Truckosaurus and Bigfoot, Sasquatch. Come on down to the Demolition Derby. Kids get in half price. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Yeah, I remember those commercials were funny. Yep, RV pools and spas. Patio furniture. Whatever else, I don't know. Water beds. Home theater systems. Jet skis, RVs. Trailers. Pools. Yeah. Gazebos. ATVs. Motorcycles. Fishing boats. They do have that one thing I always kind of wanted to go to. They got a giant Bass Pro store. They got all the boats and the equipment and stuff. They used to have one thing over here called Tri-Valley Sporting Goods. The biggest sporting goods store in Northern California. I think that closed. Some Bass Pro shops. Tri-Valley. That was a while ago, though. And they had the one here that ended up closing about a year ago now. A sporting goods store. It closed up. It'd been there for years. Yeah. Yeah, Bigfoot. Come on down. Half price. And I love the commercials too. You know, how much would you expect to pay for this cookware? $5.99, $10.99. Does this ever happen to you? Do you have to organize your cabinets only to watch them clutter and mess fall on the floor? Your problems are solved. We have this piece of crap. If you act now, you can get one payment off. But wait, there's still more. If you act now, we'll take one payment off. And if you're not satisfied, you can keep the juicer set absolutely free as our gift to you. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. It's one of those ones. I got it from eBay. Like I said, this one someone sent this. The little cat. He won't fit over there. I could sit him on top of the other ones, but this is cool. Yeah, they had the other cats, bigger cats, but those fit in the background for now. So I also have the YouTube pillow there too, but you can't really see it. I had other covers for that too. I tried to get I don't know, some other backdrop maybe, but for now that's what I got. It works for now. Otherwise, it's kind of boring. You know what? They used to have those awful ones that I hated all the time. They finally went under, and I was so glad. Everest College and Wyotech. I hated those commercials. What are you waiting for? Pick up the phone. Go to Everest College. You can get your degree in 2 years. What are you waiting for? Just pick up the phone. Everest College. Wyotech. Car repair. Computer repair. Heating and air conditioning. Nursing. All that stuff. All these things you could do at Wyotech. Or Bryman School. Nursing. All those places went under. They had the most annoying commercials. Hated all of those. I was broke. I didn't even have enough money, and then I got to Everest College. Yes, they gave me a degree. They got me financing. I got in there, and I'm going to get a good job. Thanks, Everest College. Yeah, they didn't get to finish their degree because the place went bankrupt. Yeah, Bryman, Everest, Wyotech. There was some other. I think Healed was the other one. Years and years they had those. They all went under. And people were mad because they'd had money invested in it and they didn't get to finish their degree. Yeah, all those places went on. It was all different, all the colleges all at once, because of what happened was they got overextended and they didn't have any money. They couldn't pay the people, and so all went under. And all the people that didn't get their degrees, they're out of luck. and they don't get a refund when they go bankrupt. So yeah, and most places wouldn't transfer credits, so they're on their own. Yeah, it was messed up, I tell you. Same with that one a little while ago, David's Bridal. I believe they closed all their stores with no notice, and the people that had ordered their dresses and stuff, they couldn't go and get them. People that had their I guess they had their stuff planned and all the stuff was ready to go, and then all of a sudden one day they closed all their stores. They couldn't pay the people, and they shuttered them up. And so whoever had stuff on order for weddings pending, they lost out. That's messed up too. I mean, you had your dress, you said it had been altered, now you can't get it, and you paid the money, and they just disappeared. Everybody disappeared. That'd be messed up, because some of those people paid a lot of money for, dresses and whatever else. It's messed up, I'll tell you. And you can't recover from that. Yeah. A lot of shuffling of the books. I remember my sister, this was years and years ago, probably like 80s and 90s. She bought a pager through this back when we had pagers and we didn't really have cell phones. She bought a pager, and she bought like a 3-year contract with this pager USA or something. Locked it into a certain rate for 3 years, and the company went bankrupt after about a year. So she had 2 years worth of pager service that they didn't do it, and no one would transfer the pagers over. So she had 2 years worth of service she didn't get, and she couldn't recover it because they went bankrupt. So she had a non-working pager and didn't get a refund. You can't sue a company that's bankrupt. So yeah, that was back in the day when they had pagers. Yeah, yikes. That's messed up, I'm telling you. Yeah, we got a lot of that stuff over here. There's some places that are just like overnight, close up. Yeah. I'm not surprised though. A lot of places are not able to recover. We've had a lot of businesses go out because they didn't get the business. They can't get the products. They couldn't see it through. Lost a few places over all this other stuff. The one thing though that I'm kind of I saw this coming, but now that all the stuff is opening back up, they're having bars and restaurants and stuff that are open late night now. There's a lot more problems. I was just watching a thing on there. Somebody got stabbed at some parking lot in the bar. When the bars weren't open, there wasn't much trouble. No one got into fights. No drunk driving. No all that stuff. But ever since they started opening the bars again, right back to the drunk driving and accidents and fights and stabbings and shootings and whatever else. The other day, someone crashed into the pet store. So, yeah. It was nice when they didn't have to deal with all that, Everybody stayed home. Yeah, that was messed up. You go into work and all of a sudden there's just a note that says closed. And it doesn't say anything about, paychecks or final paychecks or anything. That'd be messed up, I'll tell you. I I kind of sort of know how that feels. Had something similar happen to me. I was a victim of downsizing. So I was at work and I got a email that said, go to some meeting at 2 o'clock at this conference room or whatever. And I said, okay. Me and a couple. There was only a few people on the list, and then we all went down to this conference room, and it was like all quiet, and there was just an empty conference room, and they were all, what are we doing here? And then a bunch of people came in with suits, and they had packets. And then they basically told us, we're sorry, your jobs have been eliminated. Here's your packet. Clear your stuff out and get out. No discussion, no nothing. Just, here you go. Turn in your badge and clear your desk out. They'd already confiscated our computer and all that stuff and told us, we need to be out by the day. That was messed up, I'm telling you. So everybody's like, what do you mean? We need to downsize. We had a bad corporate quarter, and your jobs have all been eliminated. No discussion, no reasoning, nothing. Pack up your stuff and get out. So yeah, that's a sinking feeling when that happens. So I know how the people must have felt when, it's like there's no business there anymore. Especially if you've been there for a long time. That's really rough, I'm telling you. And the worst part is when the management does it and you don't know anything about it and you don't know why. You don't know what went on, what discussions went on and all that. You didn't see it coming. It's tough. And then later, we found out one morning that the company had been sold. And it's like, okay, well, we're out of a job now. Sold the whole company. It's like, whoa. Everybody's out of a job now. So, yeah. Not a good feeling when stuff like that happens, especially when you don't have any control over it. You don't see it coming. It just happens. Whatever management or whatever makes the decision to do it. That's messed up. But it happens all too often. Takeovers, buyouts, sellouts. Moving the operation somewhere else. Yeah. But, that's the way the corporate world works now. Hey, Taz, what are you doing? You waking up? You gonna come bug me now? No, don't bug me. Hi. What do you want? Come on. Oh, Tazzy. You were doing good. Guess he woke up and now he wants... Ah, Tazzy. He wants attention now. Where are you going? Bye. Tazzy. Okay, go get some food. Yeah, sometimes he gets a little active at night. He likes to move around. So, let's see. Tonight's been fairly quiet. Like I said, it's a busy week for me. I had to do all the testing and all that stuff, and then still working on the reviews. Trying to see if there was anything cool. I've tried to watch. What did I watch? I started watching that the one show, The Last Duel. That was kind of, I didn't care for that. There's a few other ones that have just come out that I gotta watch. I know everybody's into this Halloween Kills. Wow, that's crazy. I know they shut it down, but I didn't know they kicked everybody out. That's bad, I'm telling you. That's that's really rough. Right in the middle of it. Okay, bye. We're closing. Everybody out. Kind of like when they would shut the bars down. It's closing time. Everybody out. Last call. Get out. I remember they'd say, "It's time to go." So what was it saying? Something about you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Hi, Tazzy. Yeah, that's the thing. They close up at a certain time and last call. Oh, Tazzy. Stop. Tazzy. Come on now, go. Just go, Tazzy. Yeah, that would be messed up. I'm telling you, man. Right in the middle of food. I don't know. That's bad. Well, I suppose that would happen sometimes. I don't know. I've kind of heard stuff like that though. Yeah, it's Tazzy. He's on the floor. I think Ziggy went somewhere else. I don't know where he's at. But Tazzy's asleep. Tazzy's awake. He wants attention. So he'll be okay though. He likes to bug me sometimes. Later at night, he likes to get his attention, and I think he's okay for now. What are you doing? Are you having fun? Okay. Tazzy. Come on, stop. Come on now, stop it. Go. Go now, go, go, go. Tazzy, stop. Go away. Go away. Go. Yeah, he's there. Sometimes they'll fight. I think he's probably I think he's going on the thing now. Thankfully. Normally he's up in his tree or on a chair or something. So he just wants attention when he wakes up for a minute, and he's good. Sometimes they'll sleep by each other or they'll fight with each other. Sometimes late at night. It just depends on how active they are. They've been pretty good tonight. Been starting to get a little cold, so you have to find somewhere warm to sit. But yeah, I've been trying to find some good stuff to watch. Series, movies. Some of the new stuff started coming out. Series, movies. I know the Halloween. It's like Halloween right now. A lot of people are into the horror flicks and the stuff like that. I was trying to find some good stuff to watch. New movies that are coming out. A couple other ones. I'm waiting for the series to start up too. Some of them are still going to come out a little bit. There's a few things going to be coming out. Discovery's coming out in November. To try to see if I could find some of those old shows. I was talking about those the other night. I want to see if they have that one available. Sequest, DSV, and some of these other series and stuff that I used to watch, sci-fi. Still, you could find them sometimes. But yeah, it helps if you got stuff to help pass the time, movies, series. So I'm not really into the sports or anything like that. So, and this is kind of a weird time because, yeah, the World Series is almost over, or was almost going to start, and so baseball's almost over. Didn't get into that one. I'm trying to do the old 70s and 80s shows, sci-fi. I'm watching some of the ones on the regular cable channels, like old ones from the 70s and 80s. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, I've been just trying to find stuff to help occupy the time, get my other stuff done, get things taken care of. And yeah, try to keep up on the news and everything like that. So, unfortunately, most of the news isn't very good right now. So, I try not to watch the news as much anymore. They just, our one channel, man, it's like all news channel now. They put so much news on. It's like they have the 3 o'clock news, the 3:30 news, the 5 o'clock news, the 5:30 news, 6 o'clock news, 6:30, 7 o'clock news. Oh yeah, Three's Company. The other one's got some of the older ones. Give Me a Break. What's it? Some of the other ones on the weekends have other ones. Give Me a Break. My Two Dads. There's a couple other. Hazel. All the old ones. Father Knows Best. That's the other one I watch. Family Ties is on. I think some of the other ones. Hogan Family. Bewitched, I Dream a Genie. All those old ones. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I try not to. I only watch a little bit of news right now. I'm trying to watch the other thing. I like to watch like People's Court, Judge Judy. Although Judge Judy is now, I found out that Judge Judy's going to have a new show on IMDb. So if you want to watch her new series, is going to be on IMDb. You know, they don't have All in the Family. They have Archie Bunker's Place. It's not on the channels anymore. What's the other one? Alice. Jeffersons. Some of these other ones too. Yeah, not too much into the Twilight Zone. I don't know. There's still a bunch that old ones that I've been watching. And I'm still behind on a whole bunch of things that I got recorded. I got to go back and watch them. Although I got like dozens of wrestling shows, but I could watch those in about 10 minutes. I can get through 3 hours of wrestling in about 10 minutes. There's really not much to those anymore. Yeah, some of the other shows and stuff, the series, there's just been a lot that I just haven't got to watch. Go through them and just clear some of them out. Now that they're kind of starting stuff back up again. Hi, Taz. What are we doing? Yeah, so it does help pass the time a little bit. Either that or I'll play like a tablet game or something. Working on editing videos. Been doing a lot of that. Researching what's new out there. Researching what places have what. trying to find out things. I'm trying to look for stuff online too. Not finding as much as I used to. Sometimes they don't carry them everywhere. And there for a while I was having things shipped from like Walmart and Target.com, but they don't have them. Dennis the Menace is on, yeah. What's the other one? McHale's Navy. I didn't care for that too much. I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, Jack Benny, Burns and Allen. Some of the different ones are on the weekend though. Come on now, stop. Tazzy, stop. Taz, stop it. Tazzy. Go away now. What are you doing? Stop it. Tazzy. You're being annoying tonight. Hey, Michael. He's being annoying. I'm telling you, he's chewing on the boxes and rubbing on chairs and being a pain in the butt. You want to play with the cat? See, he wants to play with the cat. I don't know what's going on with this guy. But for the most part, yeah, it's been pretty quiet. Like I said, all right, good. Now he's on the chair. Good. Go away. Leave me alone. Anyway. But yeah, it's been fairly quiet here tonight. Not a lot going on. And just been kind of taking it easy. Like I said, a few other things. I had a grilled cheese and salami sandwich. Yeah, I think he's going back to sleep now. And then I had some. I had this, but this is the last one. Bird Brain energy drink. That's gone. You'll see the review on that tomorrow. What else? A few other things coming up throughout the weekend. Trying to get some of these other reviews out of the way. And got a couple of them done today. So, yeah, now they're bringing out stuff though. I can't keep up with all the releases and stuff that they're coming up with. Time I turn around, something else now. So I have to catch up probably next week. And like I said, this week was busy. I had to do a lot of driving and getting out different days. So at least that's done. And trying to look for the Halloween stuff, different candies and stuff for Halloween. I have to do the reviews. I got a few of them, the Skittles Shriekers. They're like extra sour. And at least they're not like the zombie ones. That last year was awful. They had the zombie Skittles that were really bad. This one was the Shriekers it's everything's the same except every once in a while one of the flavors is extra sour, like a Warheads kind of thing. And last year they had them and they were zombies, and one of them, every once in a while, one of them was like rotten meat. It was gross. It was like you remember the Harry Potter, the weird beans. Yeah, but when you found the the zombie one, it really did taste like rancid meat. It was gross. Otherwise, they taste like regular, Skittle flavors or whatever, but yeah, and I think they had different names, or like creepy names, and then they had what was the one? Creepy Cocoa, M&Ms, and Vampire Kisses, and what was the other one? Witch's Brew Kit Kat. They still got that. I did those though I did that last year. Pumpkin Pie Kit Kat. Supposed to have gingerbread. I haven't seen that one. And then they had like, oh yeah, the Franken cup peanut butter cups where they're green on the top. Yeah, those were gross. The those other ones. And then last year they had it, and I got it. I still have it. I don't know why I still have it. But Brock's put out the candy corn Thanksgiving meal. They put out a new version of it now. It's got different flavors, but those were gross. You take candy corn and you add Thanksgiving stuff to it. So it was like turkey and gravy candy corn, and what was it? Green bean candy corn, mashed potatoes and gravy candy corn. And so it was a candy corn flavor mixed with whatever the thing was, carrots, and yeah, they were gross, really gross. So yeah, they do that every once in a while. They make it really gross and nasty. Yeah, those Jelly Bellies with the Harry Potter Jelly Bellies were nasty. No, they don't. I don't know why. Why would you want that? But no, they do it for effect. They do it for the novelty of it. But no, I would not want that. Same with like those weird novelty sodas. Those were gross. I didn't like those at all. A lot of people try. A lot of people did try them. Very strange flavors like mustard, and the one I tried was ranch soda. That was awful. You know what? I want to try to find it. I can't. I haven't seen it this year, but the ones that were really good are the Hershey's caramel apple chocolate. They're really good. They're Hershey's. They're chocolates, and then they have a caramel apple inside. Really good. I haven't found them though this year, but those were like the best. They had the apple flavored caramel. I did a review on it about 2 years ago. They're really, really good, because that caramel tastes like apple, and it was like nice and soft and creamy, and then it was they look like apples. That was one of the best snacks, and they were nice and creamy. Hey, exploring ginger. Yes, meow. There you go. But now they had the Hershey's. They weren't Hershey Kisses. They were shaped like apples, and they had caramel in the center. But they do have the Hershey Kisses with the red strawberry in the middle, and they're the vampire ones. What else? Then they had a bunch of other stuff for Halloween time. Candy corns and pumpkin spice and all that. Yeah, that's the one. Someone from Jeff's Famous Beef Jerky, they sent this one over to me. It's a kind of cool. It's a cat. So yes, it's a handmade cat. I'll probably put him with the other group over here. I don't know. But and then yeah, someone made it for me. Sometimes I thought but that's cool, that sometimes the people are fans and they like to, make little things like that. That's cool. You know what? I have to find that one picture that James drew for me of me. It was a cartoon character of me. I've got it somewhere. It was like a character, and I was like I had a crown, and I had like bottles of hot sauce, and I don't know. Um, yeah, some people, they're a little, they're cool. They're talented. They have a lot of different things. It's always cool, artistic. In addition, and he sent me some cookies too to try. So to review those soon. Still got to get through the beef jerky. Got so much beef jerky, it's falling out my ears. Got a lot of beef jerky to get through. I was actually in the store. I was going to get some, but I was like, no, I got too much beef jerky right now. So, but yeah, I haven't done any. They were asking earlier if I had any more of the Reaper jerky or the ghost pepper jerky. No, I haven't. Kind of keeping those. I don't know. Not going back into those, but all the other ones, the habanero's gone, the red pepper one's gone. I don't think so. I think that's well, they sent me probably most of their flavors that they already have, because they think they have like 24, and they sent me about 12 and then 5, so I got like about 17 out of the 20 some odd flavors. So that's a pretty good sampling of their inventory. So like, if you guys want to go over there, go to jeffsfamousjerky.com, check out their inventory. A lot of different stuff, and use the code 10 off and you get 10% off. There you go. Yeah, so kind of cool. There's lots of different companies that have beef jerky and snacks and pop. That's the other thing, the popcorn. That one that they sent me a while back, a Popcorn Divine. They sent me some popcorn to try from there. It wasn't bad. I don't know that I would get a lot of popcorn. That's the only thing, is the pre-pop popcorn. It's not as fresh as you make it with regular popping. I don't know. I'd have to look and see if they ship up to Canada. I don't see why not. I think they'd be able to ship it up there. They're based out of California, so I don't know. Guess you could go to the website and find out if they do. But yeah, they're pretty good. I've seen a lot of different companies too, though. Most of them will take they will ship it up there. Not that big problem. I guess they're starting to open the borders again. I heard that. They lifted the ban on international travel. So, really? Some of it's actually pretty tender, so it's not real tough. Some of those ones, like the Slim Jims and the the Jack's Links and Oberto and all those, they can be a little tough and chewy, like leather. I've had some of those before, especially if they've been sitting around in a bin for a while. Extra tough, dried up. I've had some of those. Either they're really greasy or they're tough and dried up, or it just depends what flavor it is too. Some of them are better cuts of meat too. I know I saw some about, there was some company had a homemade beef jerky making kit. No, most of them were not that tough. Some of them are very moist. If you get the brisket or the bacon jerky was not, they weren't that tough. Jack Links, yeah, they could be tough. And Lowry's and Slim Jim can be tough. What was the other ones? Alberto. There's a couple other brands too. I can't even think of some of them. I tried some other ones too. Real limited editions and some different ones. Depends on what you get in your store. Or like the convenience stores, like I said, we were talking about those pickled ones, the Bahama Mama and the pickled firecracker. Yeah, the one with firecracker and all that other stuff. Not as good. I just remember I used to get those ones. I think it was Lowry's. They were super greasy or tough, like leather. Or the ones you get at like 7-Eleven, they'd be in like a little bin, beef stick. They'd be all dried up, tough as a rock. Sometimes you can get them at like a grocery outlet or one of these, the discount stores and stuff like that. They have them a little bit cheaper sometimes. Grocery outlet, don't see them too much at like 99-cent store. A lot of them are at convenience stores, gas stations. Yeah, I remember they used to, yeah, you used to take them out with a tong. I don't think they do that much anymore. I think they're all wrapped up now. Haven't been to 7-Eleven for a little bit. Don't know that there's too much there. They have a couple 7-Eleven exclusive items, but I really haven't checked them out. I keep forgetting to go down to Circle K. See if they still got that one item. And I need to go to not Quick Stop, Speedway. They had some weird chips and stuff in there. Finally did find that other black cherry soda, Pepsi black cherry. Yeah, but I haven't found too many of the other ones. They're coming out with all kinds of new flavors too, of Bang and energy drinks and stuff. What did I see? One was going to be, I think it's Bang is going to have a new flavor and it's exclusive at Vitamin Shop. They won't even say what the name of it was. I'll have to take a look there. And all kinds of different stuff too. So, and just keep your eyes peeled. I always find some different stuff, weird stuff too sometimes at the Dollar Tree, grocery outlet, some of these other places, like I said. Always coming across weird, strange items. Some of them are different than others. Yeah, I found these at my, oh yeah, I found these at my 99-cent store. They're Scooby Snacks. It's Scoob. These are from the movie Scoob. Scooby Snacks. These are fruit snacks, by the way. I did these before, but they were called Scooby-Doo. They did the new cartoon. It's called Scoob. Updated version, I guess. Nothing like what I remember. The animation's all different. The voice is all different. Because the guy's not around anymore. that did the voices. So I don't like when they do that, when they make new versions of all these old cartoons and stuff, and they're not anything like the old one. The animation's totally different. The voices are totally different. They're not what you remember. And it's not as good. I've seen that a lot with some of these new updated one. Was it Transformers, the new Transformers cartoons? There was a couple other ones that they had them, and it wasn't quite the same. And you're used to hearing the voices. Yeah, it totally changed. The animation's different. The voices are totally different. I don't know. It's not like it used to be. I did see that one, like, you know, the old Charlie Brown cartoons and stuff that you used to love, and then they did the Peanuts movie, and the animation was different, the voices were different, the whole way it was done was not the same. It was more computerized, wasn't, you know, like the old one. So not the same. When they do a reboot or a redo or something like that and update it, it's not as good. They've done that a lot of shows, a lot of movies. Hey, Latina, how's it going? So yeah, I hate when they reboot it. They kind of ruin it. You should just leave it be. You know, don't ruin it. Don't make a mess. But yeah, they don't. They want to cash in, I guess. So, you know what I did hear? This is okay. I'm mad about this one because one of my favorite movies is, yeah, that's the cat. One of my favorite movies is the original Willy Wonka. Liked it with Gene Wilder. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. And what they did was, you know, a couple years back, they redid it, and they made Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp, and it was like, you know, lame. They changed everything. It wasn't quite the same. It was kind of a stupid movie. And then now I have heard it's coming out, I think in 23. They're going to make like a prequel, somebody I've never heard of. It's going to be called Wonka. They're making a Willy Wonka movie with someone else. It's going to be how he met the Oompa Loompas and how he started his chocolate factory. I don't think they should do that. And somebody I've never even heard of. Some young guy, I guess. I couldn't even tell you the name. Look it up. It's called Wonka. Just plain Wonka. But I'm kind of disappointed, though, that they're, you know, redoing it, especially after the one with Johnny Depp didn't do very well. Leave the original alone, you know. But yeah, I guess they got to cash in on it. So same with what was the other one? They said they Mary Poppins. That was another one that they said that they didn't ever want them to make a sequel. They did, and yeah, it wasn't very good. A couple other ones like that they did. Yeah, they make sequels. You know, they take a classic, they make a sequel, or they make a new version of it, and then they kind of ruin it. Most of the time, they don't do well. Especially when they change the whole premise. Yeah, I hate that. I mean, you know, leave them be. let them be out there. Don't try to change it. Don't try to do something. But yeah, oh well. Always trying to do something different. Make more money, I guess. But I did see something about that coming out. A few other things they've been trying to reboot, trying to redo. They're trying to redo Highlander. They've been trying to do Highlander for like 10 years. I don't know if that's even gonna go off or whatever. They're still working on it. I heard they were gonna do an Avatar 2. I don't know if that's still in the works. There's a few bunch of other films and stuff they were gonna either make sequels to or redo them. But things kind of got pushed back because of the whole filming freeze and all that. And I did see something about coming in, like I think it's like 23. It's gonna be Fast and the Furious 10. Like, let it alone, let it die. Come on, 10 movies is too much. And the next thing you know, they're gonna have Vin Diesel in his wheelchair. It's not gonna be the Fast and the Furious. It's gonna be the old in the old in the hospital, or old in the decrepit or something. I don't know. He won't be in a car. He'll be in a wheelchair or electric scooter. Souping up the electric scooters, I guess, to move around. I don't know. It just kind of, something that they do. Yeah, I know. It was, God, what did I watch? I was watching something, and there was some movie or something that I watched, and it was like years, many, many years later, and they looked so old and tired, it was tough to watch it. Oh, I know. I know the one that was tough was the new Bill and Ted. If you saw the new Bill and Ted Face the Music, that was like, what, like 20 years later? And Bill and Ted looked nothing like they did. And they just kind of went through the motions, and the thing was lame, and it's about their kids, and they just did it for the money, obviously. It was worse than the second one. So yeah, they just said, here you go, we'll give you $10 million, and all you have to do is read the script. So, no. That's the way it works, though. Dollars more popular than letting the original. So, but there are a few that are coming out that are kind of looking forward to. Want to see the new Ghostbusters? It's supposed to be actually pretty good. A couple other ones too. Oh yeah, the Bill and Ted. It was yeah. They met death. They had the daughters, and then they need to find the perfect song to save the world or something. But yeah, it was that they went to hell, and it was almost like the second one, so it was dumb. Wasn't very funny either, and then they had all the different people, because everybody passed away, so yeah, it's not the same when they don't have the same people in it. So yeah, if they can't get the original people, then don't do it. The way I look at it. They want to do that with there's a whole bunch of other ones they're dying to redo them or recast the people. So, although the one that was actually not too bad was, I watched that one, Many Saints of Newark, and it had James Gandolfini's son. That was not bad. I have to give that one. It was actually pretty cool. So, one of the few, ones that they did a good job on. What did I watch? What was I watching? Oh, I was watching the end of um I was just watching the end of Universal Soldier, and it had Dolph Lundgren and what's the other one? John Claude Van Damme. Forgot about that one. Yeah, I liked Sopranos too. You know, actually, I recently went back and rewatched that whole series. Hadn't watched it for quite a while. That was a very good show. And I'm going to have to start going back and watching some of these other ones too, because they're going to start having the new series, and you got to catch up on what happened before. You know, Better Call Saul is going to be coming on soon too, so I have to go back and watch the last couple seasons and kind of remember what happened. It's been so long. Same with Doctor Who. They're going to have a new episode starting on Halloween, and I don't remember what happened, so I'll have to go back and watch the last couple episodes and kind of get more familiar with where they left off. So yeah, I hate when there's such a long break in between what the last show was, and you forget about it. You know, the other one that's good, if you want to. Another one that if you want something that's really funny, this was a couple years ago. Go back and watch Silicon Valley. That's a funny one. I like that. About the tech startup. And it's kind of crazy. They start up a new. It's kind of like a spoof on Facebook and some of those other companies and stuff. They start up a company, and then they make, the killer code and all that. But all the people, kind of crazy stuff that goes on. That was about 5 seasons? That was funny though. And they kind of wrapped it up a little weird, but it was good. The other one that's a good one, if you really want to get into like the technical version of how Silicon Valley and the computers age was formed, go back. This was a couple years ago. It's a series called Halt and Catch Fire. That's a good one. I watched that one. And that kind of goes through everything from where the computer started, Silicon Valley back in the 70s and 80s, and how they started the web, and how they started the browsers, and how they started online gaming, bulletin boards, all that kind of thing. And then it kind of went all the way up to when they got into web browsing and search engines and all that stuff, when that was first started. Very good show. Another one that was from AMC, that the same people that did Breaking Bad and some of these other ones. Very good show. To go back and watch those again too. Kind of profound too, because it kind of goes how the Apple started, how IBM started, how they started the web browsers, how they started the bulletin boards, online gaming, compression ratios, all that kind of thing. Gets a little detailed though too. Good stuff though. And it actually, how they started out, it was also the interesting part was they didn't really start out in Silicon Valley. They started out in Texas with Texas Instruments and all that kind of thing. And they kind of started having the boom there. And then they moved out to Silicon Valley and continued there. But originally, yeah, it had actually started in Texas, and then migrated out to Silicon Valley. So that was kind of cool. Didn't know that. Back in the day, with all the old companies, Xerox and IBM and some of these other players and stuff that you don't think about right now. How all that stuff kind of took off. Another one that's good. It's one movie. It's a movie back from probably I think it was like 90s. It was one called Pirates of Silicon Valley. It's a good one. It kind of mirrors how Apple started and how Microsoft started and how they both started out, and basically they both stole their technology. They didn't have everything back then. How what was it? Windows. How Windows came about? They bought the source code from some guy for like $5,000. They didn't have an operating system, but they bought it from somebody. He got screwed out of billions of dollars. How Apple came about through the garage and all that. That's kind of cool if you're into that kind of historic thing. And they basically, Apple stole the whole thing from Xerox, so because they didn't patent it, they stole their technology and put it out for themselves, and they didn't copyright it, so they got to it first. So they had the whole thing with the mouse and the on-screen, what was it, the on-screen icons and the point and click and all that stuff. They stole it from somebody. Well, apparently it was, They got the technology. And then the people that they got it from, they got screwed out of it. But, back then they didn't think about it. So reading a quote many years ago when I think it was Apple was pitching to IBM, and one of the corporate people from IBM said, why would you want a home computer? No one's going to want a home computer. And that was the biggest goof in the world, I guess. They didn't see what was going on. That was what was going to happen. How the big explosion was, and guy really goofed. He missed a big opportunity. What was the other one? The other movie that was funny was Hot Tub Time Machine. And the guy, they found a hot tub, and they turned it into a time machine, and the one guy changed the history, so instead of Google, it was Lugal. And he invented the whole Google thing, and he became a millionaire, and instead of whoever invented Google. So he went back in time and changed the name. See, that would be cool, though. I mean, if you could do that, if you got the whole cell phone, back in the 70s, if you had the technology for the cell phone and you told them how to develop the cell phone, home computers, internet, all that kind of stuff. If you knew that ahead of time and you were able to develop it, you could be the one to get all the recognition and the money, change history, become a millionaire. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because he was in the band in Motley Crue. Yeah, that was funny. Wasn't he like Motley Lou or something like that? I think that I barely remember that. Then they did a second one. I think I saw the second one. The other one that's good, if you want to watch a comedy, is called The Rocker. They started a band, and the one guy got kicked out of the band, and the British band, they formed the British band. Vesuvius, that was the name of the band. That's a funny movie. Oh, another one, same guy. What was it called? Balls of Fury. The one with the ping pong tournament. Kind of like Squid Game. Yeah. They had the ping pong tournament, and whoever didn't make it got killed. Before Squid Game was popular. Oh. Sudden death. That was funny. I haven't watched that one for a little while. And then, Dodgeball, that's another good one. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a bullet. That was a good one. Yeah, I gotta have to go back and watch some of those. Been a little while since I saw them. Then you get some old ones too. What was that one? There was one. I was trying to find it. I finally found it. I finally watched it. It was called Whoopie Boys. That was a weird, strange one. I just remember something about that they were playing Talladega Nights. Ricky Bobby. That's a good one. Highlanders, the best movie ever. I have come to compete with you, Ricky Bobby. I watched your Highlanders show the other night. It's crap. Best movie ever. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Yeah, I haven't seen that one for a little while. He did a whole bunch of other ones like that. Well, of course, Night at the Roxbury. That's classic. Semi-Pro. That's another good one. Jackie Moon. Hadn't seen that for a while. We won the Flint, Michigan Mega Bowl. Punched him in the jejunum. Wow. Fourth place. Yeah, some of those, I used to watch those all the time. When I had to work a graveyard shift and we had to sit there overnight and nothing much to do, we traded movies, used to watch all those old movies. Comedies. Yeah, a bunch of those were fun. Fun movies, nothing serious. Just watch them, have a good time, laugh. Don't take it too serious. Just have a good time, enjoy it. Yeah. Some of them, just slapstick. That's it. So, yeah, every once in a while, you just gotta watch a silly movie. Get your mind off all the crazy stuff that's out there. Have a good time, have some fun. So, yeah, total classics. So anyway, wow, it's been on here. Oh wow, 3 hours. Yikes. Yeah, 3 hours. So yeah, I should probably start wrapping it up. Get a little sleep tonight. because I'll be back. I should be back tomorrow around the same time. Work on something. Have to see if I can find something good. Really haven't thought about too much stuff, but yeah, I have to get a little bit of sleep tonight. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me and just chatting about nothing really. um, so I hope you guys have a good weekend. If I don't get to see you between now and then, I know some people, they got a lot of stuff going on the weekend, the things they got to do. But I appreciate when you guys come and hang out, chat, stuff like that. It's been fun, but I think I'm gonna need to wrap it up and get a little sleep tonight. So yeah, we need some rain. There's a slight chance coming up, but not yet. I don't think so. Eventually we'll get some, I'm hoping, but I won't count on it. So with that, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna head to bed. Thanks, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay inside, stay safe, do something fun, watch a good movie, have something good to eat. I don't know, do something good. So thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow night if you guys want to stop by. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, been tough. Like I said, I've been busy this week, so hopefully I got a little downtime the next couple days. So. Anyways, guys, I will see you tomorrow night and, well, today, I guess. But anyways, have a good one. See you soon. And, yeah, I'm going to get some sleep. All right, good night, everyone. Have a good one.